Hello, my dear students. So, today what we are going to do is we are going to analyze and simulate the ICMP and traceroute command is what we are trying to do. So, let me explain what is this message is all about. So, ICMP stands for Internet Control Message Protocol. It is a protocol which actually works hand in hand with IP protocol, and unlike TCP and UDP, it is not used for sending the data messages, but rather it is used to communicate the error messages, or it is used as a diagnostic tool with respect to the network. So traceroute is a command which actually enables us to know the intermediary router information between the source and the destination. Say for example, we have information passing from A to B and assume that C and D are the intermediate routers. So the hop information that you have is A to the first router, that is C, then to D, and then to B, right? So all the intermediary router information also we can see with respect to the traceroute command, how basically the packet has moved from the source to the destination. Okay, so how to do this particular experiment? You, as usual, you start the Wireshark thing, start capturing the packet. Now what you do is that you open a terminal. I'll just show you that, and you have to give the command, traceroute command you have to give. Okay, so I'm giving the command traceroute www.google.com is what I gave, and you can see that it got exited. Now what I do is, once I get this part, I go back to the Wireshark thing and I'll stop the capture. Okay, so once I stop the capture, you can see that I have captured a lot of packets. Out of the packet, I'm interested only in one packet, one type of packet, which we call it as ICMP. So in this particular experiment, you can see that there are some additional information with respect to ICMP that we are having. You can see that I have got message, error message, all this whatever is shown in black are kind of error message that you are having. So here you can see the various error messages you can actually see, right? That time to live exceeded, how it actually, so these are some of the error messages which were being exchanged, like time to live exceeded. Then you are having, the unreachable, destination unreachable. So these are some of the errors that is actually being exchanged between when the packet was in transit. So now we are going to see one of it. So over here you can see that the internet message control protocol is the one which is actually used, and the type is equal to 11. 11 is the code for time to leave exceeded, right? So you can see over here how this ICMP conveys the information of the TTL exceeded by setting the type code, right? Now you can see the other message also. I'll show you the destination unreachable message. Over here, when you see, you can see that the type is 3 and the code is 3, which means destination is unreachable and the port is unreachable. So by communicating by means of this response code, we will come to know what is happening with the network, what is the error which is causing, why my packets are not getting transported. All those information we can get by analyzing these ICP messages. So traceroute is a command which will give you the entire statistic from source to the destination. So all the error messages, what all are happening, we will come to know with respect to this particular protocol. So you can see that this is a UDP protocol, is what it was actually. The underlying protocol was a UDP protocol. The the source port, the destination port, and all you can actually see, right? So these are some of the error messages which would be exchanged. So our program was to analyze the working of ICMP and traceroute. So ICMP is used for diagnostic messages. It uses the type and the code to differentiate between the various messages. And traceroute is a command which will help us to trace back from source to the destination all the routers. So basically by the combination of these two, What we were trying to find was the possible errors which can happen in the network when it was being routed from source to destination across various routers. So these are some of the error messages that you can see: the time to leave exceeded, destination unreachable, port unreachable. Like this, you'll have lot of error codes. So this is what you'll be able to see. Okay, so all whatever is given in black, it shows the kind of error that we are having. So this is what how you will be running this particular experiment. Hope you understood this part. Okay, the experiment, hope you understood. And very very simple experiment. Just run the simulation, open a command prompt, and then give trace root www.google.com your packets. You will be able to see the hop information and all you'll be able to see. And once it is done, you come back here, stop the capture, and in the filter field, we are giving icmpand. That's it. So, and then later on, you can actually analyze what has happened, what is the error code that I'm getting, all those things you can actually analyze. So, it is widely used by the network administrators to find out what is happening with the network, why the packets are getting dropped, why am I not able to send a request. All those we can actually answer by knowing this particular tool, that is ICMP and traceroute command. Thank you.